In this video, I'm gonna walk you through how I can record up to a month's worth of video content in one sitting. Now, I could do this for once a month, or I've actually done this with many clients where I actually go on site with them for a full day and load up quarter or 6 months worth of content. Most of it depends on the strategy and the agenda that you're setting, which is one of the things that we'll talk about. But one of the first things that we walk through is creating the actual agenda for what I'm gonna be recording. That means, what topics am I recording? How many am I gonna be doing? Where am I sitting? That sort of thing. These are the things that I need to be thinking about in terms of creating an agenda for my video content day. Now, here's what I do, is I typically will sit down for between 1 to 2 hours, slot that out for a day, once every other week or once a month, however much video content I need to shoot. So typically the way it looks for me specifically is I sit down for once every other week for 1 hour and record 4 videos for YouTube content. Then my team will take that, chop that up for social media, that sort of thing, so I don't have to record extra videos for social media content. Now, the way it works for you is just going to be dependent on your schedule. If you can only sit down for once a month, or maybe you could sit down for once a week for 30 minutes and record your video content. Most of it is dependent on the amount of videos that you're shooting, also the length of the video. So my videos are going to be between 5 and 10 minutes long, every single one of them. So I don't need more than an hour every other week to record those 4 videos because it's going to be under 60 seconds. Got to be thinking about, my environment change. Maybe I'm done with this recording. I'm going to set up for my next recording, that sort of thing. There's going to be a little bit of cushion time. So theoretically, recording time will only take me about 40 minutes, plus give it an extra 15, 20 minutes for me to, set up, get a drink of water, maybe use the bathroom in between or whatever I need to do. Number one thing that you're going to be doing to prepare for this, and preparation is important when you're sitting down to do this, is creating your topics. Now, I have other videos that talk about creating your topics and scripting and that sort of thing, very specifically on that. So I'm not going to go too deep into this. However, this is the number one thing in order to make sure that you don't just fumble around and shoot random video content throughout your time period. You want to make sure you're kind of prepared. So I typically spend about 15, 20 minutes preparing my topics for the videos that I'm going to be creating. So I do a little bit of research and digging into what topics have I done before, what do I need to maybe reshoot, or fresh content that I'm shooting. Sometimes I even audit other competitors of mine that are, what are they putting out? Can I take some of their content and then obviously remix it into my own content, not completely ripping off and plagiarizing their stuff? These are some of the things that I kind of go through. So again, I have another video that's specifically on creating video topics and scripting, so you can go check that out. But this is the number one thing you need to make sure that you're focusing on, is creating your list of topics. And then I specifically have, I'm actually looking at my notes right here. I actually have a notepad that's pulled up with my bullet points under each one of those topics so that I have that ready, prepared, and then maybe in between videos, I'm just reviewing them right before that topic that I'm shooting the video on. The other thing is obviously how many you're gonna shoot. So today, I actually fell behind because of the holidays. I'm recording these in the second week of January, so I need to catch up a little bit and make sure I rip out the rest of my content for all of January going into February. So what I'm doing is I'm sitting down to do 6 videos today. Now, I know it's confusing, some of the things that I mentioned before. My normal schedule is every other week, I do 4 videos for about an hour every other week. That's typical. However, things happen, fall behind. I had holidays, there's back-to-back holidays this year, so I am catching up. 6 videos today is what I'm gonna be doing. So I have those 6 topics, bullet points underneath there, so I know I need to slot out roughly about an hour and a half to be able to do all 6 of those videos. The next thing you need to think about is your location. So I am gonna be shooting all 6 of my videos in the location I'm at right now. So I have the background of my living room, I have some of the NBA highlights that are going back there, just a little bit of white noise and kind of some extra stuff that's going to be kind of sitting there. I made sure to clean up my living room, and then I'm in my kitchen. The living room is behind me. This is the location I'm going to be shooting in. Sometimes I shoot upstairs in my office, and you'll see those videos, and it's very clear which is in my office. These are the normal 2 places that I shoot videos in. If you have other locations that you could do, obviously another option is I could be standing up to get a little bit of a different appearance. I could actually turn it around and turn my put the camera on the other side of this counter and shoot that way, where you have my kitchen cabinets in the background, which is fine. It's not going to look anything nothing too crazy or anything like that. Or I could pull the camera all the way back into my living room and shoot this way. So there's a few different places that you could kind of shoot videos. The number one piece of advice that I give people when it comes to this is just keep it simple. Do what you can do that's not going to manipulate your time too much and cause you to waste time. I have another video specifically on shooting video locations, I recommend, if you are going to be shooting videos for, let's say, a full day, maybe consider renting an Airbnb if you don't have a quiet office, or if you just work from home and you don't have an office at all. If you could shoot at home, obviously that's the number one place you could shoot, or an office, because those are going to be the easiest places. You're not going to have to rent them and spend money on that. But you are going to make sure that it's a quiet place with no distractions. That's very important. So after choosing the locations, this is where it kind of goes into like what works for you. For me, because I'm going to be shooting in the same location, I don't want to be wearing the same red F1 Puma hoodie that I have on and the same black hat on all my videos, because the look will get stale. I want to make sure I keep a fresh appearance. So what I do is I actually have my normal swapping apparel is hat and top, and that's it. And so like I'm not changing my pants, I'm not changing my feet, because you're not going to be seeing my feet or my pants, right? So I have a couple of hoodies and shirts and everything that I'm going to be swapping into as I record my videos. I got a couple of different color hats, so the appearance is different. Swapping that up will make the videos seem fresh and make it seem like you're not just batching it all at once with the same apparel, and then the looks get stale. This seems like a very minor and elementary thing to worry about. However, it's not something that will make or break your content strategy, but I do think it makes a difference. If you are changing up the looks, the environment, I believe it does make a difference. So while I'm shooting these videos, I might zoom out a little bit further. I might do what I said and bring my camera on the other side of my counter and shoot this way. I'm going to be swapping the looks up just a little bit to make sure that they're fresh. So to make life easy on me shooting the videos, and then also my editor that's receiving the videos to edit them, I record everything in Riverside. Now, I don't have any kind of affiliate or anything like that with Riverside. However, I do swear by it. Riverside is built for recordings over air, and it maintains the best quality that you can possibly get out of a recording platform that's online, as opposed to recording directly to your camera. For me, I have my camera, my DSLR camera set up, which is why I get this good picture. And then it's tethered to my laptop so that I can record it directly to Riverside. I use an Elgato Camlink 4K. You can get it on Best Buy. I think they're like between 100, 150 bucks. And then you plug a directly linked camera. And then now your camera is being used as the webcam for your laptop. It's a great, ingenious way. And then I have a lapel microphone feeding to my camera. This is how I record all my videos. This eliminates the need for me to pop out an SD card, pop it into my laptop, and then drop those files into Google Drive, wait for them to upload, then let my editor know, then he's got to go in and download those. Obviously, he's going to download them from Riverside, but it eliminates more work for me to do this. So the easiest way to do this, and we have an organization system within Riverside that we go through in order for my editor to know what he's edited, for me to know what he's edited, and then I can title the videos and that sort of thing, leave notes on them and all that. And it just makes it for a very easy process. In my experience of doing content creation for 12 plus years, I'm telling you, organization and the processes that you create for your content will make or break your ability to stay consistent with it or not. If you don't keep up with the timelines, if you don't keep up with the systems that you have and the organization that you have, especially if it's you and other team members that are involved with your content, like I have an editor that edits my videos, I don't edit my videos, it's important to make sure there's an organizational process to that. Riverside kind of allows us to do that, while I can just pop in, record the video content, and then start a new recording, which is a new video. And then he's able to edit those individually. Just makes for a very easy setup and process. Outside of that, that's as simple as I keep it. I don't go extravagant and have like all kinds of lights. Like the lighting in my house is good. We have a lot of windows, so as you could tell, and then obviously I have the camera set on automatic exposure and that sort of thing. We might do a little bit of color correction in the editing, but I typically encourage my editors to stay away from it because it's not really necessary and needed. The video looks great as long as it sounds good as well, then that's the most important thing that I'm worried about. So hopefully that helped you. If you are getting started in your video content journey, this is going to be the way that I think that you should go. As you're creating consistent content, it's going to be the easiest flow for you. It's going to minimize any complications or any roadblocks that you would have within your recording process. However, if you do need more assistance and help, I am more than happy to help you out one-on-one and individually. All you need to do is either leave a comment below or find me on social media. Find me on Instagram or Facebook. I am verified. Just look up Josh Culler. Send me a direct message and let me know you came by way of this video, and I'd be more than happy to help you. If you are interested as well, leave a comment below and ask any other questions that you have, and I'd be happy to shoot some videos on it. I've had some really good comments come through, and actually some of the topics I have today are from comments on the videos. So leave your comments below. like this video, and also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching and swinging by. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.